and shame the devil. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. All right, all right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all righty. We here. Live, uncut, unedited. You already know what it is. Come on in. We sounding alarm tonight. We sounding wake up now. Y'all get out that game. Come on, get some of this good teaching. Some of this good teaching. And that's what we're gonna do, teach tonight. Some of this good teaching. Make sure y'all share it on your page. This is live, uncut, and unedited. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, and unedited. Mic check 1 2 1 2. All right. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. This is live, uncut, unedited. People, come on in. Come on in. I tell you, we're gonna tell the truth and shame the devil. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Come on in. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. You already know what it is. Live, uncut, unedited. Tell the truth and shame the devil. All right, people, y'all got to let the people know I'm on. Tell the truth and shame the devil. That's right. Tell the truth and shame the devil. You already know what it is. 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 Live, tell the truth, uncut, and shame the devil. All right, people, come on in. Come on. We got a great discussion. I got a video tonight for us, and you guys going to love it. You're going to love it. I promise you're going to love it. I promise you're going to love it. You're going to love it, especially my ladies. My ladies going to love this. Ladies, y'all going to love me tonight. Y'all going to like, Martin, what you having? Come on over for dinner. I tell you. Because I'm going to put it out there tonight. Y'all going to love me tonight. Then again, you might not love me tonight. You might not. Who knows? Live, uncut, unedited. All right, to my YouTube family, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube, people. This is Martin G. Johnson, a.k.a. The Crime Chaser. We're live, uncut, unedited. There's no other broadcast that I know of that you can call in live and talk as much as you want, as long as you want, and say and express yourself. Most of these podcasters, they are not going to allow you to come on their platform at all. This is not your traditional platform. I need y'all to come on in. Come on in. I need to ask the ladies a question. Is this true? I'm going to show a video, and I want the ladies to be honest with me. Men too, but especially the ladies, to be honest with me. Is this true? I'm going to show a video, and some of you guys probably have seen the video. You've seen, I'm quite sure you have seen it. It's all over social media, different platforms. I got a call in already. My buddy, the truck driver, 123, I see you. And listen, it's real, people. I'm going to go to play that video, and y'all going to be like, man, I'm telling you, y'all better come on in before y'all miss it. I'm telling you, you're going to miss it.
A first date. And when I opened the door, my man was at my front door. And I was like, oh, like, right? And then he hit me with the Rico. He pulled the flowers out. And I was like, wow, this is different, right? So I'm not even paying attention. I brush past this trying to walk down the steps and get to the door, right? Because I'm not paying attention. I'm just so not used to it. And it just hasn't, like, I just didn't have a lot of practice. He opened my car door. I get inside. He closed the door. I immediately went to my group chat. It's weird.
Did you say he opened your car door?
High five.
No. Now let me explain, right? Let me explain. By the time we got to the restaurant, my follow-up text was, y'all, that's my bad. I just realized and all that stuff we be talking about, we don't really want it. And I felt like he technically did everything that we be saying we be wanting. In my mind, instinctively, my first thought was, he corny. but he really did everything that we want. But it
Now, y'all heard that for y'all safe ladies. Ladies, is this true? Is this really true? We're gonna play it one more time. We're gonna play it a couple more times. So, is this really true, lady? Is it really true, ladies? I mean, we listen, because I know y'all gonna ask me, play it again, play it again, play it again. All right, ladies. Is this really true?
a first date. And when I opened the door, my man was at my front door. And I was like, oh, like, right? And then he hit me with the Rico. He pulled the flowers out. And I was like, wow, this is different, right? So I'm not even paying attention. I brush past this trying to walk down the steps and get to the door, right? Because I'm not paying attention. I'm just so not used to it. And it just hasn't, like, I just didn't have a lot of practice. He opened my car door. I get inside. He closed the door. I immediately went to my group chat. It's weird.
Did you say he opened your car door?
High five.
No,
High five.
no. Now let me explain, right? Let me explain. By the time we got to the restaurant, my follow-up text was, y'all, that's my bad. I just realized and all that stuff we be talking about, we don't really want it. And I felt like he technically did everything that we be saying we be wanting. In my mind, instinctively, my first thought was he corny. But he really did everything that we want. But it
Somebody said my face too close. I got it like that on purpose. I mean, ladies, call in. I already got a caller. 1, 2, 3. Come on, talk to me real quick. What's your thoughts about this? Did you hear it? 1, 2, 3. Or you just listening?
No, I'm here, Mark. I thought it was ladies only. I was just listening.
No, it ain't ladies only. It's a good talk. But I want to know, is this true? You know, is this true?
That's typically how it go, man. They really want something unique, something different. I don't think they're going for the old fashioned, roses at the door type of thing no more.
Wow.
These ladies are hard up, especially women from Chicago.
Wow.
Can I speak one?
When the brother get through talking, you can speak. Go ahead, bro.
Okay. Especially when you're dealing with a black woman or a woman from Chicago. She might have preferred he pulled up with a 3-5 or something and a drink instead of roses, Just got different kind of women,
All right. Let the sister go. Okay, bro. Come on, sister 9433.
I love a gentleman. All women are not the same. I love a man that's gonna open up the door for me, bring me some roses, yes. Wine and dine me. Treat me like I'm supposed to be treated because I know my worth.
Okay. Let me play this video again. But you say you got a couple of friends, though. But hold on, let me play this video again. We're gonna go back.
a first date. And when I opened the door, my man was at my front door. And I was like, oh, like, right? And then he hit me with the Rico. He pulled the flowers out. And I was like, wow, this is different, right? So I'm not even paying attention. I brush past this trying to walk down the steps and get to the door, right? Because I'm not paying attention. I'm just so not used to it. And it just hasn't, like, I just didn't have a lot of practice. He opened my car door. I get inside. He closed the door. I immediately went to my group chat. It's weird.
Did you say he opened your car door?
High five.
No. Now let me explain, right? Let me explain. By the time we got to the restaurant, my follow-up text was, y'all, that's my bad. I just realized and all that stuff we be talking about, we don't really want it. And I felt like he technically did everything that we be saying we be wanting. In my mind, instinctively, my first thought was he corny. But he really did everything that we want. But it.
All right, people. I mean, y'all heard it for yourself. Give me some more callers. Hey, call in number. Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. And Benjamin said, some women, he says true. He said, some women sad, but true. But some women like men to be rude, disrespect, love being called the B word and word hell. They each call each other the B word. Even Mary J. Blige made a song, I Call Love My Mr. Wrong, shaking my head. All right, 219. Come on, caller. Indiana caller. Come on, caller. 219. You're live, uncut, unedited. Come on, caller. Area code 219. Hey, caller.
Hello.
Yeah, come on, caller.
Hello. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Hi, Martin. How are you?
I am wonderful. I'm glad to be living in the land of the living. I tell you.
Me too, brother. Yeah. Me too.
Yeah.
So I just want to say this.
Let me hear it.
A lot, and myself included, but
okay.
I've grown a lot. So a lot of that has to do with growth and maturity from a woman.
Shamed
but a lot of women don't want a man to act a certain way because that means that they'll have to step up as well. So if a man is coming to you and he's acting like a gentleman and he's opening doors and he's doing different stuff, that means that a woman has to step up. And a lot of women are very immature. So if I have a man that's acting like a gentleman and he's doing everything right, what am I fussing and complaining about? So it makes a woman have to reflect on herself. That's just my opinion.
Listen, whatever you say, I just want to know. I mean, she said it. I ain't S-H-I-T. That's what she said, but it blanked it out. And we really don't what we say. We really don't want what we say we want. Some women. And she said it. That man.
I gotta agree.
He did everything that a gentleman supposed to do. And she was so overwhelmed, she couldn't accept it. She's probably so used to being called and knocked upside the head. Man coming with a bottle, got some weed in the car. Let's turn up before we go. Pills, whatever. It's just when a real gentleman comes. And you know what I hate? This is what I hate. And I got to say, this is a personal confession. If I approach a woman in a gentleman-like way, what I mean by that, hey, how you doing and all that, and I'm not talking under your dress or what can I do to get some of that, and you come to me and tell me, if you want some of this, you got to pay for it. That's the worstest thing you can do to Martin Johnson. Worstest thing you come and try to charge me from. I'm just serious. Here's a man. Now, if I came to you talking under your dress, talking all nasty and freaky, I can respect the fact that you say, hey, you got some money. But if I'm coming to you in a respectful way, not talking under your dress, not disrespecting you, having a general conversation, and you come at me, I need some money. I said, oh, no, you're the wrong one. I'm sorry. Let me get out your way. You ain't got one time to tell me.
That's right. A man who finds a wife finds a good thing. So if a man has standards for himself and he wants to be a gentleman and he wants to show character and all that type of stuff, and if the woman can accept that, then she doesn't deserve that, period. And if you can, a man, and we're a reflection, right? We're supposed to be a reflection of what a man is and what he does. So as his reflection, if he's a gentleman and I'm a hood rat, that don't match no one.
Right.
So,
that's right.
So I think that a gentleman makes a woman step up.
True. I never looked at it like
regardless
that.
Regardless of how cute she is or whatever. Make her step up to her womanhood. And if you can't step up, then it's corny.
That's true. Hold on, sister. Hold on. Let me put somebody want to know the number. Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. We're gonna play the video again for those that Johnny come in late. Oh man, we're gonna play the videos. This is what y'all miss right here. All right, people. Put y'all phone on mute, please. I don't know echo. Put your phone on mute, please. Everybody put your phone on mute. All right.
My first date. And when I opened the door, my man was at my front door. And I was like, oh, right? And then he hit me with the Rico. He pulled the flowers out. And I was like, wow, this is different, right? So I'm not even paying attention. I brush past this trying to walk down the steps and get to the door, right? Because I'm not paying attention. I'm just so not used to it. And it just hasn't, I just didn't have a lot of practice. He opened my car door. I get inside. He closed the door. I immediately went to my group chat. It's weird.
Did you say he opened your car door?
High five.
No. Now let me explain, right? Let me explain. By the time we got to the restaurant, my follow-up text was, y'all, that's my bad. I just realized and all that stuff we be talking about, we don't really want it. And I felt like he technically did everything that we be saying we be wanting. In my mind, instinctively, my first thought was he corny. But he really did everything that we want. But it
All right, y'all heard it. That's what y'all missed. Come on, we got a new caller, 3611. Come on, caller. You're live, uncut, unedited. 3611. Come on.
First of all, the young lady must not have been taught, because her mother must don't know a gentleman when she sees one. Second of all, don't say we. As she speaks, she say we, what we want. Most women want a man that puts his attention into her. And
Right.
because she didn't know, it doesn't mean that she wasn't, she didn't know a gentleman from a thug. She was just ignorant.
Mm-hmm.
And I really don't appreciate the fact that she say us women. That's not true. Because I take a gentleman over a thug, over a rapper, over an R&B singer any day. Because my mother always said.
Can I ask you a question, young lady? Okay.
Absolutely.
Now, we talking about maybe hot 30s, hot 20s. Now, at the age you probably at now with the experience, yes, you'll take that. But when you was young and younger and, you know, body shape, you know, all that, was you thinking like that though at first? Because see, now you probably at the age that you know now. What I'm talking about, without no children, you just dating, you know, was you thinking like that though? You got to be honest now.
Maybe at the age of 25, I'm gonna be honest. At the age of 25, my man was 40. He was a sheriff.
Okay.
Absolutely, I've always been on it. I was taught that. I came from a family of 14, 9 boys, 5 girls.
Okay.
I was always taught to be a lady. And I always expected that man to treat me as such.
Mm-hmm.
So with her saying that like he was a goofy or something, he really wasn't a goofy. He was actually a nice guy. Mm-hmm. See, they see all this stuff on TV about, oh, he a thug, you know, I want me a thug, I want this dope. Guess what? There's 20 of them want the same one. He got 20 more the same way.
Mm-hmm.
And she done pissed me off with that. We don't do none of that, baby. And my daughter right now is 40 years old, and she has never had a man put his hands on her. She's always had gentlemen. She's always had her job, her good job. I've never had to go through that because I taught her that.
Okay.
And that's my point.
Okay, hold it right there. We got a new caller, 7956. Come on, caller, 7956. You're live, uncut.
Hey, Martin, this is Nathan.
Hey, Nathan, what's
brother
up,
Nathan?
What's going on, brother Nate?
I just wanted to say this. I don't want to preach, but I just want to say this.
Go ahead and preach, brother. Tell the truth and shame the devil.
Tell the truth if it's in,
and shame the devil. Go ahead.
If it's in a boy that's being taught how to be a gentleman, then he doesn't need to be taught. I learned at an early age to always open the car door for a woman. I learned at an early age to treat a woman the way she deserves to be treated. And everything that I've done at an early age. So me having a 20-year-old daughter, I taught her that a man that loves you, he's not going to call you out your name. He's not going to be disrespectful. He's going to do things to help you and not harm you. Nothing wrong with giving a woman flowers. Every day is your birthday. Every day is Valentine's Day. Every day you're supposed to show your woman that you love and appreciate her. And we use these holidays as an excuse to get these gifts instead of doing it on a daily basis. So that's just my point. A man that's a real man, he doesn't have to be taught because he already know how to be a gentleman. And that's my take.
Okay. Some of these men need to be taught, man. Some of them need to be taught. Everybody don't get that teaching. You know, some of these women on here, listen to me right now, and men too. Some women never receive flowers on this live right now. You never receive flowers. And some of you men, you've never given the women flowers. So it goes both ways. It goes both ways. You got to ask yourself, females, when was the last time a man gave you flowers? Or men.
My birthday.
Okay, hold it. Or men, when was the last time you gave a woman some flowers? Your woman, your wife. You know? So listen. Now, you hear men, we say we want a good woman. Women say they want a good man. But when you finally meet that person, a lot of us not in position. We can't accept it. We're not ready. We think this is not real. Oh, I'm not ready for that. I'm still young. I still want to do this and do that. You know, listen. Opportunities sometimes only come around once. You don't get a second chance on certain things. But let's go back to the video. Let's go back to the video. Let's go back to the video. I tell you, I appreciate all the comments, ladies.
A first date. And when I opened the door, my man was at my front door. And I was like, oh, like, right? And then he hit me with the Rico. He pulled the flowers out. And I was like, wow, this is different, right? So I'm not even paying attention. I brush past this trying to walk down the steps and get to the door, right? Because I'm not paying attention. I'm just so not used to it. And it just hasn't, like, I just didn't have a lot of practice. He opened my car door. I get inside. He closed the door. I immediately went to my group chat. It's weird.
Did you say he opened your car door?
High five.
No. Now let me explain, right? Let me explain. By the time we got to the restaurant, my follow-up text was, y'all, that's my bad. I just realized and all that stuff we be talking about, we don't really want it. And I felt like he technically did everything that we be saying we be wanting. In my mind, instinctively, my first thought was he corny. But he really did everything that we want. But
y'all heard that. That was her first date. See, people, you got to be careful. You know that old saying, you got to be careful what you ask for. You might just get it. And sometimes we have to be in a position ready to accept it. And I'm looking for some more callers. You know, come quit hiding in the messenger. God, yeah. Somebody call. I need some more call. Hold on. Let me put this number. Call in number 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. Now, what she told us in this video, she said that was her first date. That's what she said. I'm assuming the first date with him or just first date. Listen, you could tell she's not a flower woman because she's not used to that. You can tell she's not used to a gentleman opening and closing doors. She's not used to that. She's not accustomed to that. All that is foreign to her. Now, she probably hearing other ladies talk about it or seeing it on some type of social media platform. But when it happened to her, she wasn't ready mentally. And first of all, she didn't really have no business on her phone anyway when she got in the car. All that attention supposed to be focused on him, on each other. She was bogus for just even getting on. That's some sneaky stuff, really. You texting while he on the drive.
That, Mark.
Yeah. What you said from that, brother Nate?
I said, yeah, I peeped that. And as far as that not being her, that was her first date. How many non-gentlemen did she have? Can I get a witness? Yeah. How many guys did she have that didn't open the car door for her?
Amen.
But not just that. Did he just pull outside and just do his on?
No, he came out and greeted her at the door. And she brushed past him.
Okay.
She's
slow.
Yeah. But see, ladies, let me just say something, and no disrespect. Y'all better keep that body count down. Because a lot of times when you get a lot of body count, and you had attitude, I can give me another one just like that, I give me another one like that, and give me another one like that. You're gonna, before you know, you've been going through 20 different men. 20 different men. 20. You don't want that. You don't want that for yourself. Well, you say, well, Martin, it's a double standard. Men do it. Men can do it and get away with it. But it hurts men too as well, too. Because some men are not going to stay for the long haul in these relationships. Because if they know they can get another one like that, they'll bail out, go get another one. So it's not good. Somebody said my volume low. I don't know why I'm volume low, but be like that sometime. All right. Live Uncut. I hope that's better. All right. But
All right, bye-bye.
Can you guys hear me out there?
Oh, I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. All right, good. So what I'm saying is, people, we're telling the truth tonight and shame the devil. We are telling the truth. Nobody want to hear this truth. Now, ladies, y'all know this young lady telling the truth, and this doesn't apply to every woman. Do not say that the crime chaser said, oh, no, this does not apply to every woman. Now, some of you women, you're seasoned now, you've been married once, or you're divorced, or you got a couple of babies, or maybe a couple of baby daddies or fathers. Now you're more seasoned, you know what to look for, you're in your late 30s, and you know what to look for, what to expect now. But you learn through experience. Some of these,
Martin,
yeah, go ahead.
it's the difference between a Jezebel and a lady.
Yeah, well, now well, okay. Yeah, yeah, I hear you.
Yeah,
I hear you.
it's totally different.
Okay, okay. Okay. Yeah. So, what I'm saying is, people, we have to be careful what we ask for. Ladies, you want that perfect gentleman. When that perfect gentleman comes to you, can you step your game up? You know, most of these gentlemen out here, they're not going to argue with you. They're not going to put their hands on you. They're going to disrespect you. And you trying to get out. That's not going to happen. You know, when a man can appreciate you and bring you flowers, don't know you from a can of paint, he's showing interest in you. He really is. Now, don't mean that he's in love with you, but he's showing interest, that he want to get to know you. All right, so don't get it confused now. You know, everybody smile at you, don't like you. Everybody wink at you. Don't mean they want to go to bed with you or flirt with you. So you can't get, you got to be able to distinguish the two. All right, we got a new caller, 4069. Hey, caller, you're live, uncut, unedited. What's your concern? Hey,
how you doing, Mr. Mark?
Good. What you got to say, bro?
First of all, I would like to say this. I met an island man some years ago that's from Aruba, born and raised in Aruba. He's not from here. And I met people from around the world. First of all, our problem in America is that men don't chase women nowhere but America. She's supposed to chase me. I'm her protection. But since 1968, they flipped the script. So they're not going to appreciate nothing you do for them. It's impossible. How can somebody appreciate something that somebody gave them something? They don't need you no more. What they going to appreciate? Ain't nothing to appreciate. Now, if they had something to appreciate, then it would be a different story. And they talk this from a baby to an adult. It's not something that starts when they're adult. It's something that starts when they was a baby. Because this is what they grew up saying. Am I lying?
Okay, I hear what you're saying, but
anybody want to challenge me on this 1968 thing? I'm willing to challenge them on it because it's the truth. They spread it lies since to the baby. They told who? You go ask all the babies in Chicago. And my dad told me this. My dad the one told me this. I'm gonna give him that credit. He said, son, go ask the babies who taught you how to lie as a baby. That'll shut all y'all up. See, because the man ain't raised her. You raised her. So who taught her how to lie? Who taught her how to deceive? Who taught her how to do me the way that she does me today? She didn't get it from me. I wasn't there. I wasn't in the household.
Now, let me say something,
Or
bro.
if I was there, I didn't have a voice.
Okay, let me say something. Now, what you just said probably don't apply to everybody. Now, you got some people that was raised with two parents in the house, and the father was the head of that house. So it's not every household now, brother. And I understand what you're saying, but
That's true.
it's not every household. So I understand what you're saying. So every household is not ran like that. Some household do have order and is ran the way it's supposed to be ran. You know, the man is first, God first, then man, then woman. You know, and I understand what you're saying. You know, we need help, brother. We need help. We need help. But the brother said he's willing for anybody to come on here, want to challenge what he said. He's welcome for it. The number is 872-299-0808. Feel free to call in. Y'all doing all the talking, call in. The brother said it. The brother said
I'm from a two parent household, my original mother and the original father. And I grew up watching it in the project. Now, majority of the project kids I grew up with, I'm gonna say 90-something% of them, I don't know their real father. They know mine. So that's self-fully proven to me that when I was growing up, I saw it. This ain't just one project building. There's 13 stories I live in. This is what we had, 8 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not telling me somebody didn't see, okay, now I go to the south side, Inglewood, my grandmother and grandfather lived together, original, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I seen that. I grew up with that. But that's not common. That's uncommon, especially today.
Let me ask you a question, bro.
Yes, sir.
What's your thoughts of the video of this young lady? What's your thoughts of her?
I seen that video, and my thoughts of her was she had no father to teach her structure on what to expect from a man. She got it from her auntie, she got it from her mother, she got it from her grandmother, she got it from people that she saw, the friends in the school. She didn't get it from nobody that really loved her, because somebody really loved her would have taught her the truth. That's just my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And I say this like you. My mother used to tell me this, if I done something bad. She know I done it. She wouldn't say nothing sometimes. She'd just talk about it. And then I would get offensive. And then she'd be like, well, if you ain't do nothing, why you getting offensive then? So that's how I look at people today. If I say something, if the shoe don't fit, because that's what my mother taught me, it don't apply to you then.
That's correct.
It's not everybody.
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
Right or wrong?
You're right, brother. You're definitely right. I'm waiting on somebody to come on here and challenge you. You said they welcome. Yeah. The brother made a point.
Because it's a lot of lies been told since, okay, the government told me, you know why you went to jail? Your people signed you up to public aid. And I was with the Butt Naked Truth Show. So when they going to telling me that the people just came out and got me, no, they didn't. They signed me in the system that you didn't know how to protect me. So if they do come out and lie on me, you can't protect me. You sign me into something you don't even know nothing about. Only thing you know how to do is go and get a check and sign me up to their schools. And you ain't teach me this. They came and taught me this, so I get off of them like, hold on, you just on us so bad, like we just the guiltiest people in the world. Look at your own people. Look what they did to you for money. A few dollars. But see, our elders don't want to accept that. They want to just say, no, it's the baby's fault. But when you get in court, can your parents defend you? They got to go hire a lawyer. So how you sign up to a system, you got to go hire a lawyer. That you don't got no money to hire nobody to defend your baby. How you have a baby? You can never defend them. You can't defend them yourself, so what's going to happen? I got questions to ask the elder when they be talking to me, because I know how this stuff goes. Then the kids, he don't know how to ask you what's going on, so I'm going to ask you. I'm 51.
Okay. Hold it right there, bro. Let me play this video.
Yes, sir.
Let me play this video. Play this video.
A first date. And when I opened the door, my man was at my front door. And I was like, whoa, like, right? And then he hit me with the Rico. He pulled the flowers out. And I was like, wow, this is different, right? So I'm not even paying attention. I brush past this trying to walk down the steps and get to the door, right? Because I'm not paying attention. I'm just so not used to it. And it just hasn't, like, I just didn't have a lot of practice. He opened my car door. I get inside. He closed the door. I immediately went to my group chat. It's weird.
Did you say he opened your car door?
High five.
No. Now let me explain, right? Let me explain. By the time we got to the restaurant, my follow-up text was, y'all, that's my bad. I just realized and all that stuff we be talking about, we don't really want it. And I felt like he technically did everything that we be saying we be wanting. In my mind, instinctively, my first thought was he corny. But he really did everything that we want. But it.
Y'all heard it for yourself. I mean, I got people ducking in and ducking out. They don't like this type of talk because it tells on it. Wow.
It all depends on how a person is raised, Martin. It goes back to the old school. You know what I'm saying? The Bible said, when I was a child, I thought like a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things. And some people, even when they become adults, they refuse to put away childish things and refuse to grow up.
Mm-hmm. Wow. I need to hear from some old ladies, some young ladies. Yeah, it's some young ladies. Ronnie Johnson said the woman in the video comes off as if she didn't grow up in the household, seeing her mother or grandmother get flowers from their mates. When men are opening and giving flowers on the first day is foreign to her upbringing, especially if it is. Yeah, can't see it. Yeah.
I'm wondering, did she have any siblings, like any sisters, or was it any? I wonder, did she have any siblings?
All right, let's see what the brother said. He said, I finished reading it. He said, not a pagan holiday for being respectful or a funeral or birthday celebration. Because some ladies just not used. I guarantee you some ladies on this live right now, and some men, I said earlier, that never gave a woman flowers or women have never received flowers. You probably couldn't even recognize a good man when you see one of some of y'all. You wouldn't recognize it. You'll call him a goofy. You'll call him a lame. You'll call him everything but a child of God. You want Slick Tony, Slick Rick, come on through. Knock the boots off. Smoke some blunts, weed with you. Drink with you, turn up. Got that little ball outfit for the night. That white t-shirt on. Them Air Force Ones. Them tats showing up under the shirt. You got a T-tank on the bottom and a white t-shirt on top. Showing his figure. That's what you want. You want somebody, girl, he loved me. He hit me. You don't want that. If you used to something like that, you got to get unused to that. And like the sister Don Tyson said, we missing the point that she realized she was the problem. And you're right, Don, she was the problem. She wasn't used to that type of caliber man. That's it. That's all it was. They can't listen. When somebody come into your life, especially when they're different and do things for you, all of a sudden you get to drawing up now. I ain't ready for this. He too deep. I ain't ready. You drawing up. He acting a little weird to me. He's acting weird to you because he didn't ask you for sex. After the day he took you home, he didn't try to get a hug or kiss. He's acting weird. You call that weird? Pretty Ricky. That's right, Odell. Pretty Ricky. Listen, let me say this. Ladies, your window of opportunity for a gentleman-like guy that come in your life is very small, depending on where you're coming up at, what area, where you at. There's not too many guys that's opening up car doors and closing them, holding the door for you, bringing you flowers, loving on you, not talking under your dress, not trying to rush you in the bedroom. It's not too many type of guys out here like that. There are some out here like that. And when you have an opportunity to meet one, you better hold on to him. Seriously. Now, if you want Slick Willie, Slick Rick, Pretty Ricky, that's a stripper. Everybody done had them. This one done had them. This female done had them. This one done had them. And the men done had them too. But you still want them. Out everybody in there told you, girl, he the biggest 304 in the club. But you still want him. Now you thinking your girlfriend's hating on you. You curious because of what he got between his legs. You curious. And everybody done had it. Everybody done told you. You still curious, you want to go in for the kill. I'm going to keep him. That's terrible. Women, I got to tell the truth and shame the devil. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Got to. When your opportunity comes, you got to take advantage of it. And I'm going to tell you, it's a scripture in the Bible that God said, my spirit will not always strive with man. So there's a window that we got to accept God's spirit. And there's a window for women. Because I'm going to tell you, some of us men, we looking for fresh meat. Period. We're not looking for a woman that got high body count. Been with this one and that one and this one and that one and that. We're not looking for that. Nate, you can testify to that. Real talk.
I can definitely testify to that.
We're not looking for that. Trust me. We know how to be a gentleman. Hey, Nate, you can testify to this. You can, when you first lay eyes on a woman, you'll know, basically, or have a conversation if she wifey material. You'll know that. Or she just a fun girl.
Yeah,
go ahead, Nate.
Yeah, you also will know that if she's wifey material, because he that findeth a wife find a good thing. And every man that's looking for a good woman is not looking just to get between her legs. And I've never been that type of man that, because, me being between a woman's legs, that does nothing for me. How was her mind? How was her spirit? How was her intelligence? How did she act around people in public? Those are keys to me.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I tell you one thing, women don't like this conversation that I'm saying. And listen, I'm going to tell you, some of y'all out there can't even keep a man. Can't keep one. You run them away. You can't keep them. Now, you can get one, but can you keep what you catch? I'm telling you. Men know. Men, listen, we know when a woman is hot. We know. That's just secrets. We know. Well, how do you know? Because we know. I'm telling you, ladies, some of you guys will not get a second opportunity of a gentleman like that. I'm telling you. And I'm not no relationship specialist, but I've seen a lot of looks in this short period of time that I've been on here on earth, 55 years and plus. And I see it all the time. When I lay eyes on a woman, I know, wouldn't take her home to mama. Nope. Fun girl. Nope. Run her mouth. Too masculine. Nope. Just automatically, just come right, boom. You know. Cute, but burn up. Talk too much. Nope. I'm telling you.
And they tell They tell all your business, your relationship business. What you do in the bedroom should stay between you and the person you in the bedroom with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's the key. Too many women, some, I'm gonna say some, not all, but some. When they get mad at a man, the first thing they do, girl, let me tell you one thing, but when y'all together, she ain't saying nothing. You the best thing in the world. But as soon as your back turns, she starts saying, girl, and guess what? You need to keep your mouth shut.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you another thing, and I always tell women, when you got these guys that have not finished high school, uh, haven't gotten their GED, or go on to take on a trade or something, or a job corps or something, finish nothing in life. All they ever have finished in life is 8th grade. Never stayed on the job no more than a year or two. It's always something. They have not proven themselves to be too committed to nothing that's constructive, if I may say that. Seriously. Listen, I know y'all don't like this type of talk, but that young lady, she kept it real. She kept it real. She probably prayed for a man to treat her like that. And when one came to her, she didn't know how to accept it. Let me play this video one more time. This video one time. Yep, this is live, uncut, unedited.
The first date. And when I opened the door, my man was at my front door. And I was like, oh, like, right? And then he hit me with the Rico. He pulled the flowers out. And I was like, wow, this is different, right? So I'm not even paying attention. I brush past this trying to walk down the steps and get to the door, right? Because I'm not paying attention. I'm just so not used to it. And it just hasn't, like, I just didn't have a lot of practice. He opened my car door. I get inside. He closed the door. I immediately went to my group chat. It's weird.
Did you say he opened your car door?
High five.
No. Now let me explain, right? Let me explain. By the time we got to the restaurant, my follow-up text was, y'all, that's my bad. I just realized and all that stuff we be talking about, we don't really want it. And I felt like he technically did everything that we be saying we be wanting. In my mind, instinctively, my first thought was he corny. But he really did everything that we want. But it
Martin, you know what I noticed?
Go ahead.
How many women will walk past a man with flowers? 86% of women going to say, oh, you bought me flowers? You know what I'm saying? So how many women would just let a man walk past her with flowers and not say, oh, that was so nice of you? So she didn't notice anything about this man. Forget coming to the door. Forget opening the car door. She walked past the flowers.
Well, y'all seen it for yourself. The sister told it, and like the brother said, if this don't apply, let it fly. This does not apply to every woman. It does not apply to every woman. So a lot of women, when you was young, you was hot, you was hot-head, you didn't listen to mama. Mama was talking down to men and all types of stuff, Hey, lustful eyes win lustful prize. So I'm my point is, you got to be careful what you ask for. You might just get it. That's all I had to say tonight, people. I mean, it's been on here about almost an hour, and we ain't gonna drag it on. I don't know nobody saying, "Oh, you beating up on women," and "Oh no." Okay, Louis Ramsey said, "Martin, don't leave out some ladies. Not all walking around showing their kitty cat or dressing provocative is not wife material." Agree with that 100%. Yeah. So people,
No, Martin, you're not beating up on the women, but I do want to know what happened to the women that were on the that were on the panel. It's like, are they still there? Or they just disappeared?
well, you know, some people leave. One person.
Okay, that's good. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because it just got real quiet.
Right. I can't hear you mumbling.
I said I'm not going.
Okay,
I'm
good.
just
Okay.
listening.
So somebody said she was caught off guard. Yeah, probably was. She wasn't used to it. That's all. She wasn't used to certain treatment. You know, she just wasn't used to it. She wasn't used to it. Yeah, she did admit her faults, her wrongdoing, but she basically told on
Correct.
herself.
And, Martin, I wanted to say something.
Go ahead.
Self-love is the best love. I don't. You could go in the store and buy your own self some flowers, but most women don't know how to. Most women don't know how to date themselves. Most women don't know how to treat themselves.
Well, it ain't a
So,
matter of treating yourself. I mean, sister, if you want somebody, why would you have to even treat yourself? I mean, that's. I mean, I feel you. You can go out and treat yourself, but you want a man. I think if you want a man,
right?
When you want a man to treat you as such,
you want a gentleman, and she, like you just said, she was not prepared.
Yeah.
And you're right, Nate. She was caught off guard, and she just did not. She did not know how to accept it. That's what I'm gonna say.
Cause I know you wouldn't, young lady. I don't know what your name is, but I know you wouldn't let a man walk past you without, he got flowers in his hand. You gonna walk past him and walk to the door? That's kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. If anything, I would have told him thank you. I really do appreciate it. And another thing where she messed up at, was her first date. She was not supposed to be on no phone at all.
No. She didn't know.
Yeah, how you dating somebody while you on the phone talking to somebody else? That's kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Come on, man.
She's a cutie
right.
pie.
You weren't even supposed to be in your group chat at all.
She's a cutie pie.
That's a red flag.
She didn't. She was somebody didn't teach her, or she didn't follow the instructions of whoever taught her. But people, we're gonna leave it right there. And for those just tuned in, I'm gonna show this video one time, and I'm gonna end it with that. And that's what we're talking about. Hopefully, you guys can share this and talk about it.
A first date, and when I opened the door, my man was at my front door, and I was like, "Oh, like right." And then he hit me with the Rico. He pulled the flowers out, and I was like, "Wow, this is different, right?" So I'm not even paying attention. I brush past this trying to walk down the steps and get to the door, right? Because I'm not paying attention. I'm just so not used to it, and it just hasn't I just didn't have a lot of practice. He opened my car door. I get inside. He closed the door. I immediately went to my group chat. It's weird.
Did you say he opened your car door?
High five.
No. Now let me explain, right? Let me explain. By the time we got to the restaurant, my follow-up text was, "Y'all, that's my bad. I just realized and all that stuff we be talking about, we don't really want it." And I felt like he technically did everything that we be saying we be wanting. In my mind, instinctively, my first thought was he corny. But he really did everything that we want. But
I wonder how many women that missed that opportunity, just as this sister was talking about, missed this window of opportunity. Now you got some bum you laid up with. He can't stand you. You can't stand him. He want to leave, but he afraid if he leaves, somebody gonna be there, and vice versa. It happens, people. It happens. All right, people.
You already know what
Call
it is.
in number
Live,
872
uncut,
299
unedited.
0808 or 872-297 6389. Tell the truth and shame. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth and shame the devil. I love being black. I love being black. All right, people. Thank y'all for tuning in. This is Live, Uncut, Unedited. This is your boy Martin G, aka the Crime Chaser, live, uncut, unedited. Thank you. I want to thank my panel for coming in. I want to thank YouTube, Twitter family, Facebook family for coming in, sharing your comments. Thank you for sharing the video, commenting on the video. Appreciate you. Stay blessed, stay safe, and let's just take this as a learning lesson, not just for the women, but for the men as well. All right. Thank you so much. Peace out.